Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Adam back here, and today I have another video. This time it is a review of my custom Phase 1 Commander Gree that I have made recently. And I did mean to get this review out sooner, but like all my other videos, it's like I don't have time, so it's coming out a little bit late. But yeah, so this figure I made mainly because I hadn't made a clone in a while, and I really liked how he appeared in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the show, with this armor on. And if you don't know, he mainly appeared with Green Company, which is in the background, when they were defending a Venator against a droid invasion, or droid landing craft, I guess, on the ship, trying to um, bust Newt Gunray out of jail, basically, or prison, or capture, whatever it was. Um, and uh, Gree, we all know him in his Phase 2 armor from Revenge of the Sith, but his Phase 1 armor really, I feel like, is underrated, and so I wanted to do it justice, and I feel like this is probably my most detailed clone yet, so I'm pretty happy with it. So, the dark gray, or to start off, the dark gray on the helmet had been removed, and the green that you see throughout the body, I mainly used, it's called a Citadel base paint called Log Flesh. I don't know, I think it's just kind of supposed to be like a yelling sound, but yeah, so the green suits him pretty well. It matches pretty well. I mean, you can see the color in the background of or the background I'm using of the actual troopers, and I think it matches pretty well. And so I guess the next step would be to make an actual Green Company 41st Trooper. So, but yeah, so I painted the large stripe thing he has on his helmet along with the sides, and I painted over the gray markings as you can see on the helmet that Lego that it came with. Then I painted the stripe all the way down the helmet, and underneath, it's just a basic clone head, even though how ugly they are. But yeah, so he's also equipped with a Clone Army Customs clone blaster, and we'll take that off. And as you can see on the torso, there was some paint underneath that goes and forms a little semicircle underneath, and he has a little stripe there that's covering some of the breastplate. And then this strap is actually made out of Procreate. I just flattened it out and then I painted it black and made the outlines on the gray on the side. And it has two little pieces right there, and then it continues all the way back and comes around, just like he has in the show. And then on the side of the torso, if we can see that, actually I was pushing down on the side holster, but I continued the pockets all the way around and continued the detailing. It's not perfect. There are some little hiccups, like I need to fix that little mark there, but I it's fine. It really doesn't matter that much. Like I've had this custom for 4 or 5 months now, so I've been meaning to do a review sooner, but the paint's already getting dusty and chipping. But the black on the sides is painted and continued from the breastplate. It's continued on this side as well. Then the same thing over here. This is a better representation of what the side is supposed to look like, non-damaged. But yeah, so you can see the pockets continuing, and it connects all the way to the back, and I really like how that looks. Then the arms, I painted the outline of the shoulder pad, painted the green stripe down the middle. Then there are 3 separate black lines here. The first one on the top, second one, and then the bottom one. And the green is painted in between the first and second one. And then the elbow pad is formed from these lines, and it's painted green inside of it. And yeah, so then putting his blaster back in hand. There we go. So he also has an AV Figures custom holster, which I glued on because he has that in the show, and it looks really nice on him. Unfortunately, I didn't get the newer version that AV Figures casted. And if you don't know who AV Figures is, he's just a clone customizer who does decals, but he casts stuff occasionally. And I really like his holsters, so I decided to get one. And I didn't get the newer one, though, that has the actual pistol grip sticking out of it, because obviously you can't fit a pistol that will be minifigure scale to a Lego figure. without it being way too obnoxiously big. So yeah. And then I did something a little bit different that I've never done on a clone, and I painted, or I created this little piece that's like the crotch area protector. I mean, you can see it right here on the clones. Um, it basically goes from their pockets all the way down, and I did that here, and then you can see where it goes, where it's green. It's green on the edges, and then it's white down the middle and has a little marking there. And it creates this really nice connectedness between the legs and the hips, like it's supposed to. And then I painted the tops of the knee pads gray and then green all around. It continues even beneath the pistol holster. And then I have knee pads outlined in black, and those lines, the black lines, go all the way around, and then more gray on here, and then on the top of the boots there's more light gray detailing, and then it continues all the way down and around on the sides. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this clone design. I mean, it's still a little bit sloppy, but there's only so much you can do with such fine detailing. Next time I'll probably be a little bit more caring about the detailing on the boots, but I overall really like this variation of armor that I've made, sort of, and design. So if you guys want to see more clones that have this sort of armor look, let me know. And that is pretty much it. So please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And this is goodbye, and have a nice day.